Hello everyone, my name is Jared, welcome back to another video. Well, today I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of video about this bike here. Because I've kind of realized I actually never did any real footage, so I'm going to just explain it a little bit. So, this is of course a Coleman CC100X, which has a 6 horsepower Honda clone with some parts from Go Power Sports, the clutch, exhaust, air filter, as well as a fuel tank. Also, the governor has been removed, 98% of it. There's still a little tiny piece of plastic still in there, but everything else has been removed, and the governor plate's blocked off. I still got some parts on order, but I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I'm kind of in the works of getting everything fixed. One of which being I'm going to get rid of this exhaust and actually get one with a muffler, because I'll be honest, this is too loud for me. The bike is very loud. So that's going to get worked on. Because I removed the governor, the stock valve springs are not going to cut it, unfortunately, so I need to go through and order some 18-pound valve springs, which should help with a bit of the valve float that it's going to be getting once I get it started. Oh yeah, so keep in mind, this thing the last time I ran this thing was about October, like September, October-ish. And with the governor still installed, I was still popping wheelies on this thing with the configuration that it's currently in. So with the governor bypassed and I get some heavier springs, with this clutch, with this belt clutch, it's going to be very fast. So there's going to be a lot of work underway. Of course, I need to go get a new battery. I need to figure out how to hook up the lights. Actually, no, that's for the brakes. But I need to go through all the electrical garbage so I can figure out how to rewire, so I can get the brakes to work, the brake switch to work. Because I do want to try and get this thing road legal to say. So I also have a lot of other stuff. So I am planning on getting a tube for this tire because it's leaking. The tire's not holding a seal, so screw it. I'm just going to throw a 6-inch tube in it to compensate for that. Plus, I am pretty heavy, a heavy-set individual, so this tire is going to need some support. The other thing I had to do while I was fixing this, because I actually literally did it in this room, but I had to replace this chain because my last time I drove it, I actually snapped the chain. The connecting link shattered, so I had a half link and a whole link to get the proper tension, because the original chain was like flopping like crazy. So as of right now, this chain is has the perfect amount of play that it's not going to be hopping off. I might have to look into still getting a tensioner in the future, in the long run, but as of right now, this will be fine. The fuel tank is still good, but there is a lot of other stuff I want to try and get into, such as I might try and get into installing like a proper battery box in this thing, because I do have a lot of space in this area, though I do want to try and get a fender back here so I'm not getting any water in here. Same for the front, because I have driven this thing in the very wet months of Alaska and I got absolutely soaked. She is pretty abused. 99% of the stuff, all the upgrades that I got are from eBay and Go Power Sports, though of course I got that from, the only thing I got from eBay were these massive hose clamps to hold the fuel tank and my battery. And then all the wire I basically got from my work and spare wiring from my 67 Dodge, which I'll be getting to at a later date. I'm going to kind of keep a little surprise for that. But that's basically all I have. There is no fuel in it, there is no oil in it, so I do need to put some additional work into it to make sure that I have everything to follow through with getting it to run, because of the government, I did have to pull take open the block, or take off the side of the block off so I can take the governor out. So hopefully I did line up the timing marks, so it should still start, but albeit this thing hasn't ran in about 6 months. So hopefully this thing doesn't explode, but I am most definitely going to be putting new springs in before I try and put some money, I need to put new springs in before I try and start fixing it. So I got a bit of work ahead of me. But that's basically all I have as a little video, just a little mini update series. But I have some other plans in store, and of course, getting a car, because I freaking totaled my Ranger. That's another story for a later date. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini update video, because I know I haven't posted. But I will say the little YouTube shorts I posted, 12,000 views. I will say that is pretty impressive. Albeit it was just some random stuff from 2022, because I was bored. But I appreciate the support, guys. This is kind of like the random stuff I do for all you new guys, and if you've seen my other videos. But leave a thumbs up, leave a like, and if you do want to continue to see this type of stuff, please subscribe. Anyways, my name's Jared, and I'll see you again. Peace.